This is Dave with the Shepherd School, and we're out here on a field trip today. We're out at the in-laws farm, Rocky Meadows, and I really like their backdrop here. It's a whole lot cooler than you know, in my office at the house. But so I want to talk about something that's pretty important to me. You know, something that is kind of near and dear to my heart when it comes to self-defense situations. And I teach a lot of new shooters, right? That's kind of what I like doing. I like either teaching people to be instructors and kind of pass on what I've learned, and I like taking people who are a little afraid, never shot a gun before, brand new shooters, right? And bringing them up. And I get a lot of ladies who are starting to be concerned a little bit about self-defense, and they want to get a gun for the first time. You know, and they're nice people, good people, right? And you know, most people have been brought up with, you know, good people don't hurt other folks, right? You know, good people, you know, don't bite, they don't hit, they don't kick, right? And so I get a lot of questions of, you know, I want a gun, but I really don't think I would ever want to shoot anyone. I really don't think I could kill someone. I think I just want to scare them away, you know, and that's a pretty, you know, that's not a bad necessary thing. It's not bad that you want to not hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. But, you know, so let's talk a little bit about, should you kill, should you shoot, you know, what kind of trigger points do you have to have? And this is a very important thing for somebody to think about if they want to have a gun for self-defense. What would cause you to shoot another person, you know, and possibly kill them? Because as we talked about in an earlier video, we're not choosing to shoot someone to kill them. We're not trying to kill them. We're shooting to stop them. But if we shoot somebody in the chest, you know, 12 gauge pump, double lock buck, bang, shoot them in the chest, they're probably going to die, right? Or it's entirely reasonable for you to think they're going to die. And so you shouldn't take this stuff lightly. And, you know, at the time, you don't have a lot of, you know, time to think about it. You know, lethal force situations are right now incidences. And so if you're going to carry a gun, this is something you should really think about. You know, personally, I've done a lot of thought about this. You know, prayed on it, read on it, studied on it, looked at all the different sides. And personally, I've come to the conclusion, you know, that if a bad guy comes into my house to hurt people, you know, it's my job to stop them from hurting people. And if I would rather nobody get hurt, but if somebody's got to get hurt, I want it to be the bad guy, right? And so I've talked a little bit about it in other videos about my self-defense plan if somebody comes in our house. You know, if somebody comes in our house, you know, we've got the dog and we've got the fence and we've got the protected by ADT. It's not ADT, but we've got the monitored system. They break in the house, they hit the motion detector, they hit the door thing, they got a big buzzer, right? And you know, we'll come out, I've got my shotgun, the wife's got her pistol and her cell phone, call 911, got them on the line, come right out, take my shotgun, point it down the hall, you know, rack it. Say, hey buddy, you know, police are on the way, you know, you want to take the TV, whatever. Because I personally have chosen not to shoot anybody over stuff, right? I don't care. If somebody steals my stuff, I got that's what insurance is for. You know, if somebody attacks me at the ATM, give me your money. If I think by giving him the money he'll leave, I've made the choice to give him the money. Now, if by his manner of actions, I feel that giving him the money won't get him to leave, he's going to hurt me anyway, well, you know, by God, let's go, you know. Pardon the and I've told my wife this, you know, with the baby. I said, you know, when you put the baby in the car seat at the store, when you get in the car, if somebody comes up and they want to kidnap the car, they want you to get in the car, they want you to go with them, never ever go with them. Let them have the car, but you get the baby, you and the baby go, but never ever go with them. You know, don't shoot nobody over the car, but shoot somebody if they want to take you somewhere, because that'll probably not end good for you, you know. But anyway, so I've got my gun, police are coming, you know, if he takes a TV and stuff, that's fine. But if he starts coming down that hallway where all the bedrooms are, there's nothing of value in there monetarily, right? But there's some priceless stuff in there in the baby's room, right? So I'll shoot a man over my child. I'll shoot a man over my wife. I'll shoot a man over me. But he can take my stuff, right? and that's my choice, my decision. You know, it's not wrong to protect yourself, right? It's not wrong to use your gun for self-defense. You know, like I've said, the bad guy is the only person in the equation who said, I'm going to hurt someone today. He's the only one who has made the choice to have somebody get hurt. So if he's the one who's decided somebody's going to get hurt, it's not morally wrong for you to decide it's not going to be me, right? You know, biblically, you know, there's some thou shalt not commit murder, thou shalt not kill. If you believe that thou shalt not kill, you know, then all killing's wrong and you're a Quaker and pacifist, and okay, that's fine for you. And that's totally okay. That's your decision based upon your interpretation of what is right. I personally follow thou shalt not commit murder. I'm not going to shoot anybody over anything I can replace, right? I'm not going to hurt people just to hurt people. You know, thou shalt not commit murder, you know, that leaves, you know, justified self-defense, that leaves, you know, military in time of war, you know, law enforcement. And so I believe I've made the choice. Here are the things that will cause me to get a gun. And if it don't fit within those things, I'll leave my gun in my pocket, right? I'm not going to go out and start fights, you know, and that's how I deal with it. And if you want to you know, carry a gun, you need to make your lists. This is what I use it for. This is what I want, right? It's very, very important that you come up with these trigger points ahead of time. And if you choose one way or the other, as long as you articulate, as long as you believe it, as long as that's how you want to be, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being on either side, right? But I will tell you, if you choose over here, you chose that. I chose this. I'm not going to force you to believe my way. Don't try to force me to believe your way, right? You know, if I want to carry a gun for my personal protection of my family, I don't care that you choose not to. I don't force you to carry a gun. Just don't try to force me not to carry a gun, right? Unless you're going to follow my family around all day and protect them, right? And if you do, I don't know how you're going to be effective at it because you don't have a gun, right? So anyway, should you kill, should you shoot, should you wound, can you shoot? Those are all things that you need to think about ahead of time. And I will tell you this, if you choose to believe that you should never ever shoot anybody and hurt them, you know, then you don't have a business. You don't have a business with a gun. You shouldn't have a gun. You should not carry a gun unless you have decided these are the things that I'm willing to shoot for, to die for, to fight for, right? So anyway, that's my 2 cents, and I know it's kind of a rant, but I'm in a little philosophical mood today out here in the woods right here on the farm. So anyway, until next time, you can always catch us online, www.tngun.com.